ensure God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim, Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. The step-by-step explanation of an act of kindness. In this next video example, Wayne Dyer talks about a study that was done that measured the physical body results from an act of kindness. Video example, an act of kindness. What is this video about? In this video example, Wayne Dyer tells us why we should be kind to one another. He has the results from an amazing study that shows that the serotonin levels of people are raised as a direct result of an act of kindness. The serotonin is the feel-good chemicals in the brain.
For best results, pause this video at this point here and watch the video example mentioned in the segment. The links are located in the book chapter and at the end of the book. If you are watching this online, you will find the link for this video example listed in the notes section. Then, after watching the associated video example, continue watching this video from here.
The study revealed that people who were the recipients of an act of kindness had a significant raise in their serotonin levels. That is pretty much expected. The people who extended and provided the act of kindness, however, also had a raise in their serotonin levels equal to the recipients. Finally, and most interestingly, the people who were not the recipients nor the providers of the act of kindness, but were instead just witnesses of the event, also had a significant raise in their serotonin levels as well. What does this video example show, and what does it mean? This video example is important to our studies because it proves that what you witness, you incorporate into your being and your vibration. While these results were amazing for the researchers, we know from our study that they make perfect sense. First, let's take a look at this situation from the viewpoint of the receiver of this act of kindness. They, of course, could not have received this kind act unless they were first vibrating with similar thoughts. This is like our challenge example in Chapter 2, The Meaning of Life, Your Life, where you were going to try to give $1 million to someone who would be the least likely to receive it. Later, it was clear that only the ones who had it coming to them would have received it because the rest would have been invisible and you would never have been able to give it to them. So, from this we know that the receiver elicited this kind act from their world. Second, the giver or provider of this kind act also was vibrating with these same good-feeling, kind thoughts. Otherwise, they would not have been able to notice and resonate with the vibration from the first person, the recipient. The vibrations would have passed on by, unnoticed, and unresponded to. However, since each of them were in resonance with each other on the same good-feeling frequency, it is natural that they would each also be eliciting from their world very beneficial results. Remember that when you vibrate with things that make you feel good, as the giver or the receiver, you also resonate with beneficial chemicals in your own body that bolster your immune system and make you feel good. The technical way that the body feels good is by releasing serotonin. This brings us to our third person and the most interesting in the group. Remember in this section, just before this one, that by observing an event, good or bad, you activate that vibration within yourself. As you activate that specific vibration, it is now vibrating and eliciting the same things to you. From your own body, not only do you elicit the feel-good chemical serotonin, but you also elicit a stronger immune system, and you elicit kind acts unto yourself. It can not only elicit a kind act from a stranger to you, but it can also elicit a kind act from you to a stranger. This wonderful video example from Wayne Dyer with these great research studies not only shows how your vibrational activation system works, but it proves it.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, chapter number 11, segment number 34. Let your quest for knowing continue.